What the heck just happened to the silver price?
Silver and gold got absolutely clobbered.
The inventory meltdown. Where are they going to get the silver from?
Is Primex Silver about to collapse?
And cue the fire, I have horrific news. Yes, today is the day Johnny Bravo received a leaked memo. I am going to have to redact it because you aren't going to like it. Now I feel like a scumbag politician. Actually, can I ask you a question? Are you like over it? Here's the Epstein files, but we can't show you anything because the stock market will crash. Well, too late. Not just that, you know that leaked memo? Well, if you want to know why gold and silver are crashing to the tune of 3.2 trillion, I come bearing answers. Breaking news, if you happen to open up your portfolio, that's silver right now. And it just keeps giving back. Gold, yeah, it's bad, but it's pretty bad. And I asked you yesterday in the comments section, I read all of them. I said, I have $100 million. Help me allocate it because I am very heavy T-bills, which everyone hates America and their bonds. The craziest thing, you do, right? You hate the dollar. So does everyone. Would you prefer China be in charge? No? How about North Korea? Not Russia? It's the craziest thing. Pop the confetti. You're the world's reserve currency. And you're like, I hate it. It's like your team always goes to the Super Bowl. I can't stand them. I cannot handle this much winning. But I asked you, and this was basically most of your comments, 0% T-bills. You don't want me to have no 4 or 5%. Gold, 90% silver, or it was like 100% silver. It's just erased 3.2 trillion. Now the question, or 10%. So we started with 100 million. Now you left me with 90. How do we make up for the 10 million? But here it is, breaking news coming in from Bloomberg, because you're like, give me the answer quick. I saw your title. I just got to know because I got to go. Russia memo. So here we go. Sees return to gold system in pitch made for Trump. Well, return to gold system? That have everyone running to gold? Oh, wait, it's a glitch. Hold on, let me get rid of that. And here, return to the dollar system. Well, it looks like your Team USA dollar is going to get all the metals. It just won't be metal. It'll be fugazi. The narrative, de-dollarization narrative, might be over. I ask for financial advice. I need good advice. Whatever you give me, I want my digits going up every day because I have almost 250,000, you guys. Like, hey, what's Bravo say? Just as long as he doesn't go against what I believe. Here are the comments now. Gold is crashing. Silver is crashing. Crypto is crashing. Stocks are crashing. The dollar's not really crashing. Genuinely, what should we buy now? That's a complicated question, Larry. How about golf clubs? I mean, imagine how many connections you would make on the golf course. And then you could leave these two monsters at home with mom. And believe it or not, that is honest, solid financial advice. Because you are who you hang out with. And golfer dudes, they have a lot of money. If you want to know your financial status, it's your 5 friends. Also, if you're wondering what happened here, that was stupidity. I travel, I like to put my razor blade in the little zipper part, the thin part, folds down. Yeah, well, when I was unpacking, I was like, ugh. I pulled my hand out. I'm thinking there's rattlesnakes in there. Blood's flying everywhere. Just flew back from the dentist. As I'm doing this with blood, dentist, my crown falls off. Hands on the counter, and I'm thinking, could my life get any worse right now? Then while blood's flying everywhere, you open your phone, you're like, well, at least I still have my 90 million. Say why now? Why the leaked memos? Felt so good, right? That 30 days where our silver bags were getting pumped. The Kremlin has set out for proposals for a wide-ranging economic partnership with the Trump administration, including Russia's return to the dollar settlement system. You heard it here second, because I'm assuming this is a pretty big deal. The plan would be a reversal of the Kremlin policy. Well, I love it. But also in regards to USA, are you guys even watch? I've watched zero. Ever since they did the whole transgender Last Supper, and people are like, what's the big deal? I don't see a pentagram. No. Fiery cauldron? No. It's like, I'll stick to the stock market. Since we already know the world's going to hell in a handbasket, might as well get shiny stuff. Mark your calendars for Silver's Day of Reckoning. That was a couple days ago. It just, They're almost out. I think COMEX is going to start looking like Coinbase, unable to buy, sell, or transfer crypto. Where did we put that silver at? But here you guys go. COMEX registered silver drops below 100 million. 98.1, 97 bottles of beer on the wall, 96 bottles of beer. Take one down, pass it around, 1 ounce of silver left in the vault. Bravo, if there is no silver left, why? Why this? Why bear flag that you had said? Why are we getting closer to the line that you said? Oh, and I do want you guys to see something about this silver. Okay, do you see that when it was destroyed right there? That was a lot of volume. That volume pushed it up a little bit. That volume just wiped silver completely off the, well, not really off the map. Yes, I know it is just fugazi. It is paper. It does not exist. But that is when silver went down, you know, only 38%. This very, very low volume, would you not agree, comparative, and you're down 10%. Well, actually 10.81, 11% with not really that much volume. So they're able to push it down. Or if you are a cheerleader, it is push it down, way down. Now, if silver goes all the way down here, I'm still bullish. It's in an uptrend. Just know that the powers that be can really take the wind out of your sail. Why is it that the charts don't lie? The politicians always will. Tell me that this is not a market top without listening to this and telling me that this is.
The Dow right now is over. Dow is over $50,000. I don't know why you're laughing. You're a great stock trader, as I hear, Raskin. The Dow is over 50,000 right now. The S&P at almost 7,000. And the NASDAQ smashing records. Americans' 401ks and retirement savings are booming. That's what we should be talking about. We should be talking about
Make America great again.
Americans safe.
Oh, sorry. I missed that one. From people that create islands, that how many arrests? Who do we turn to if the politicians are going to lie to me? You guys lost me 10 million. Business Insider wants me to go all in. The stock market will surge this year before it collapses. Like, make a lot of money now. Okay, pull us all in. And then it collapses under its own weight in 2027. But it's 26. So there's so much money to make right now. They're saying the reason why it's the valuations. I say, no, it's not. It's because of this. It's the charts. Here's your NASDAQ rolling over. How far, you ask? Well, until a moving average. But that should not stop you from every day making your digits go up, not watching this. As you know, I trade every single, well, Monday through Friday. Well, weekends, sometimes crypto, and weekdays crypto. It just won't shut off. I've been testing my strategy with friends and family, and you're roughly somewhere around 400 a day, 1,200, just one contract. Like, what can I bring to my audience that they can do every day? And it's like, okay, I got it. So then like 100% silver. Oh, wait, it's all there. I don't need, that's it. We're just going just silver. I'm trying to solve this. Some older Americans are unretiring to keep up with costs of living. AARP survey finds. How about if I keep you home and you just click? Stuff is good, guys. I like this. I like this, but it's not going to sit there on your desk and you're going to come back and you're like, oh my, look, it just added one. It should keep up with inflation. There you go. Most people say it's money. Even in a debt-based system? Are you sure? Yes, it is. Okay, then it will remain money. That doesn't fix the 2025, and it's worse in 26. Look at this, Goldman Sachs. Asset Management, quote, Retirement Survey and Insight Report, end of quote, confirms that approximately 40%, and I'm sure it's 50% now, of American workers earning over $300,000 annually are living paycheck to paycheck. What? I know what you're going to say. Well, then if they can't make it on 300,000. I asked my daughter, one of 6, this one's in LA, how much it costs just a 1-bedroom and you have a beat up car and you're eating top ramen. She said, $90,000 a year if you're at 60 hours a week. I'm like, well, what if you only want to work 40? And then like 120. That is in a unsafe neighborhood, really unsafe. 1-bedroom ghetto. So guys, it's getting hard out there. Every year I'm like, what can I bring to my audience? Okay, I'll show them market open. Okay, that's an hour. 30 minutes. I could probably pull it off in 30 minutes. First 2 minutes today, guys, well, that was a tough one. It was a wick from here to here. and it caught me. We were going short, and it's like, look at that second candle. Fake. I said, I see what you're doing here. And then it was right there. I entered. There we go. That baby, run and run and run. That was a $3,340 move just right there. But as you can see, I took my profit. I was like, that's it, I'm done. Actually then change over to swing trading. I set a buy there, a stop there, and I lost 100. Looks like people lost a whole lot more. You know what happens if you don't put in a stop? I would be currently down. It just keeps going. 445 times 20. Account would have been down 8,900. Then I'd be like, oh, this isn't so bad after all. And by the way, if you want to know where we're going, lower. Here, I'll teach you something. You want to know what that is? That's called consolidation. It is consolidating here. It ain't consolidating anymore. Next leg down, please. Also, if you'd like to know how to do it, and I'm pretty good at this, right? Remember when Bitcoin was over 100,000, I said, we're going lower, and everyone said, no way. There's that 65. I just made 10 grand on that one, on that pop. I am kind of feeling naked right about now. I have none. Well, I mean, I might have some wallets here and there, but for the most part, I got to build that thing up to millions. If you want to know how to do it, I'll give you step-by-step. Over 100 videos just in this one. Then I give you my bear market course, $299. Because these politicians, I don't care who's sitting in that office, if you could devise a plan, right? Make $100 a day, $200 a day. That could fix that 36% of Americans earning 200,000 plus paycheck to paycheck. That was during that guy down here. That was this guy. He didn't know, but he had a disability, so I can't blame him. Just has the disability of being a raging narcissist, which could be a good thing. Most of my very successful friends are raging narcissists. They're never wrong, and it's exhausting. But hey, even Gen Zers, millennials, swimming in student loan debt. Why? Said, start a business, trade equities. Just got a call from a girlfriend. It's my wife's girlfriend. It's a girlfriend. She was working for a company, and I'm like, nope, don't do it. She started doing peptides, and now today's the last day. Makes more money selling peptides. And you're like, what's that? They're in your body. But anywho, this is not a medical channel. But they're splurging on gut-healthy juices and rotisserie chickens. Well, I don't think there is a gut-healthy juice. It's like, yeah, let's drink lots of sugar and spike our insulin and rotisserie chicken. And I don't even know. Costco, are they still shoving it with a bunch of stuff? I mean, what are people supposed to do? Where are we going to turn to in these rough times of gold and silver crashing, stock market crashing? McDonald's says value meals are bringing back customers. I want healthy. Go to McDonald's. Still expect a tough year ahead, though. Probably a lot of diarrhea, and it's not even food. I think we are in a lot of trouble, my friends. And again, you probably should learn a skill of clicking buttons on a screen, starting businesses. I mean, look at this, Microsoft CEO, right? What's he saying? Microsoft AI CEO. Doesn't matter, white collar, blue collar, your job is gone in 18 months. Would it not be of who of you? Is behoove you? Is that a word? I had to really Google that one, right? But what is that? Do I say it? Anyways, back to trading. And with that, I love you. I'll see you tomorrow.